Ashley. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, Miss Emily. How about you?
I'm doing good. So, I know that we've been meeting for a couple of sessions already. And so I know that we've been talking about different things. I've gotten to know you, which I really have enjoyed getting to know you. So I'm really glad that you've been able to open up to me. And so today I kind of want to talk about what happened between you and Jonathan, your mom's ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
And so I know that talking about that can sometimes be a little difficult, but is it okay if we talk about that today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and so today I want to do a little activity with you. It's called a responsibility pie. Have you ever heard of that? Okay, so I know that we've talked very briefly about what happened between you and Jonathan. And I know that you've mentioned in the past that you felt that it was your fault that it happened, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so I kind of want to explore those feelings. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay. So this activity, it's called a responsibility pie. I'm going to go ahead and draw a circle. Do you like pie?
I love pie. Apple pie is my favorite.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
And with the holidays coming up, you'll
Yes.
be able to have some
Lots
pie.
of apple pie.
Yeah, that's exciting. Okay, so this is called the responsibility pie, and what it is so I'm sure you know what a pie looks like. And so what I want you to do is I want you to name all the people that you think contributed to what happened between you and Jonathan. Who was involved in that, and who was involved in that, and why it happened. Does that make sense? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess like me.
Okay. So Ashley.
Yeah. Also, my mom.
Okay. So I'm just gonna put mom. Okay.
And then Jonathan. Also.
Okay. Okay. So I know that you know what a pie looks like. I want you to slice up the piece of the pie according to who is responsible for what happened. So the person who has the biggest slice gets the most responsibility.
Okay.
And then smallest slice gets less responsibility, okay?
Okay. Should I write their names?
Yeah, can you do that for me,
Yeah.
please? Okay. Thank you. Okay, so I see that the biggest piece of the pie, who holds the most responsibility of what happened, is you, Ashley, right?
Yes.
Okay. So do you feel that you hold the most responsibility for what happened? Do you think that it's mostly your fault?
Yeah, I do. I definitely think that it is my fault that Jonathan hit me.
Okay. Okay, so how often would Jonathan hit you?
During the week, pretty much every day that we had school. So 5 days a week, he would hit me.
Okay, and can you kind of describe to me what would happen during those 5 days a week?
Yeah.
What would happen when he would hit you?
So normally, my mom, she works till 7. So she gets home around 7:30, depending on the day. And so I got out of school at 4, and the bus doesn't come to my house. So normally, Jonathan would pick me up from school, and we'd get home, and I'd go into my room, and I'd be working on my homework, and or just watching TV or something. And then normally around 6:15, 6:30, Jonathan would normally come into my room, and then he would start hitting me.
Okay, so he would come into your room and start hitting you?
Yes.
Okay. What I hear you saying is that normally you would he would hit you 5 days out of the week.
Yes, because
And
my mom was home. Her days off were Saturday and Sunday, so I guess he didn't necessarily have an opportunity to hit me on the other days. So.
Okay, so he'd hit you 5 days out of the week, normally around, you said 6 to 6:15.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there,
Yeah.
before your mom would get home. Okay, And so can I ask you, has your mom had boyfriends in the past before Jonathan?
Yes, she has.
Okay. And did any of her past boyfriends ever hit you?
No, they didn't.
No. Okay.
Never.
And did you ever know why Jonathan would hit you?
I think he would hit me because my grades, they aren't the best, and I think maybe it kind of bothers my mom that my grades aren't great, and so Jonathan just wants to make my mom happy, and so I think he just like did it because he like wanted me to have good grades, so then my mom would be happier with everything.
Okay. So what I hear you saying is that Jonathan would hit you so because you had bad grades, and if he hit you, hopefully you would make good grades because he wanted to make your mom happy.
Yes.
I know we talked a little bit about Jessica, and I know that you
Yes.
told me that she's in 4th grade, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, and so does Jessica make bad grades?
Yeah, she doesn't make the best grades.
Okay, she doesn't make the best grades.
Yeah.
Okay,
Kind of like me.
kind of like you. Okay, and did Jonathan ever hit Jessica for making bad grades?
No,
Okay,
he didn't.
he didn't hit Jessica for making bad grades. Okay, so why do you think that Jonathan would hit you for making bad grades if Jessica also made bad grades but he never hit Jessica?
I'm not sure. Maybe it's because Jessica is younger, and so he feels like since like it's like more normal for maybe like Jessica to have like worse grades because math's really hard when you're in 4th grade because you're learning like multiplication tables and all of that. But I guess he thinks that like I'm older and like I'm about to be in middle school, and so I just like really need to have good grades or else I'm not gonna succeed later on in life.
Okay, and can I ask you, do you think math is hard? Because I know we've talked about how you struggle a little bit with
I
math.
think math is very hard.
Okay, yeah.
I still struggle with the multiplication tables.
Have you gone in for tutoring?
I have, yeah. For math, I go in 1 day a week. I have a tutor that I work with because it's really hard for me to understand.
That's really good. I'm proud that you're going in and asking for
Thanks.
help. Okay. Do you think that it's okay that Jonathan hit you and you were trying to get your grades up? Like you were going to tutorials and you still are going. So do you think that it's fair that Jonathan hit you?
I mean, I guess not because I have been really trying very hard in school, and also it's not fair because Jessica doesn't have good grades and he didn't hit Jessica.
You're right, Ashley. It's not your fault. And so I'm glad that you realized that. Okay, so now I want to do kind of the same thing that we did over here with this responsibility pie.
Okay.
The same thing, just I want you now that we're done talking about what we just talked about, I want you to redo it to see.
Okay.
I just want you to redo it.
Okay.
Okay, so do you want me to put the same names?
Yes.
Okay. So Ashley, Mom, Jonathan. Okay, so do the exact same thing as you did on that one, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions? Okay.
Just the same thing, right?
Yes, the same thing. Okay. Okay, so can we look at both of these and compare them? Okay, so I see that now on this new responsibility pie, you took a lot less responsibility for what happened between you and Jonathan and versus over here. Over here you had a lot of responsibility that you took, right?
Yeah.
And here you took a little bit less. Can you explain to me why you made Can you explain to me why you took less responsibility on this pie?
I guess just because, like I said, obviously I want to make my mom happy and I want to get good grades. Who wants to get bad grades, right? And so I have been going to tutoring and I've been working hard to try and get better. I know that it's a problem. And so I guess I just don't think it's fair that Jonathan would hit me, like, just because I have bad grades, because it's not like I don't care. Like, I do care, and that's why I'm trying to work on it. And also, like I said, it's not fair because Jessica has bad grades, and he doesn't do anything to her.
Okay, so I'm really glad that you were able to explain that to me, and I completely agree with what you're saying, and I'm really glad that now in this pie that you took a lot less responsibility, because that's a lot of responsibility to have and to feel. So I'm glad that you're feeling a little less responsible for what happened.
Yeah.
Well, Ashley, I know that so I'll see you next week. Okay, I'm really glad that you were able to talk to me and open up with me, and I'm really glad you did this activity with me, and it really
Me
means
too.
it really means a lot that you were able to do this with me. Okay, I really appreciate it.